That's better. Okay. Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review, Episode 13. Some of you are probably wondering why is this audio only and not a video? Well, there's a few reasons for that. One, my laptop is under reconstruction, and pretty much I'm using my mom's old laptop, and it does not have webcam, so I'm basically doing audio only. Okay? And those of you who are curious where I have been for pretty much the past week, why I have not uploaded things since last week, well, I was not playing anything Thursday. I was playing something Friday, but the Windows Movie Maker would not work. So yeah, I'm doing it now because I actually have a computer to use because I didn't have a computer for almost a week. So yeah, that's the reason why. Don't worry, there's more videos planned after. There's more audio only ones after this because well, this is all I can do. Anyways, why did I choose this image? Because it's Boruto. Even though that this episode nothing really much to do with this movie at all. But I thought, figured out Boruto. Why not? My friend Edgar basically uses a picture of Boruto all the time. Basically, he does his Boruto anime review, is reviews all the episodes. All right, now this episode is known as "A Demon Beast Appears," and in this episode, we see the return of Kakashi, first time making his first appearance on this show, and his first appearance chronologically since the end of Shippuden. So yeah, very happy to see him. The episode picks up right where the last episode leaves off when Misuke reveals who's actually the person behind the mask in the previous episode. And it turns out somebody I don't think anybody suspected, I don't think I even suspected either, is actually Sumire, the class rep. And apparently it's revealed that she's actually the daughter of one of the four members of the Idiot Donzo's Foundation. Yeah, I refer to him as an idiot because I don't really care for the character. Anyways, it turns out basically she's fulfilling his legacy by trying to destroy the Hidden Leaf Village for some reason. I have no idea why. And oh yes, I appears in the episode as well, and he mentions he just want to seriously harm Susumi because well she's a friend of his son's, so praise him for that. And that Baruto meets go to French Susumi about this, who actually is in her mask garb. Yeah, as for her, in my honest opinion, this is actually a surprise. I never suspected her being involved because of her attitude and the way she tends to act like Hanada. I'm hoping that she survives the next episode. Excuse me. But yeah, um, the way Kakashi appears is like apparently since he stepped down being Hokage, apparently he's been hanging out in the hot springs for some reason. Yeah, it's very bizarre. I'm like, okay, I kind of get the reason why. So basically, for the past 4 years, he's been hanging out at the hot springs. Okay, fine. And heck, Shikahama refers to him as Lord Six, which is actually the first time he's ever been referred to as that. Usually, if you refer to him as Okage or simply Kakashi, never simply Lord Six. Yeah, it's a bit bizarre. Naruto himself is referred to occasionally as Lord Seven, well, because he's seventh Okage, so why not? Um, yeah, basically it's revealed. Basically, Naruto and Boruto both figure out pretty much around the same time that Susumori is the one behind all the whole ghost stuff. Yeah, and apparently Susumori is actually surprised that Naruto can actually, not Naruto, Boruto can actually see Nu, I think his name is, name of the creature. Oh, and in case you're wondering, uh, does what would look like Kurama, or Kurama as I like to call him, does he make a physical appearance in the episode, like it was in the tease for this episode from last week? Nope. That was actually a lie. Yeah, he does not make a physical appearance at all. He tries, but he gets basically called, Kakashi calls him off. Though, I gotta praise the animators for actually showing off his, his, chakra beast form. Mm-hmm. I was actually very surprised that he actually did it in the series because the only time he did it basically when Boruto, well, at this time frame, was in the Boruto movie. So chronologically, now it's a good thing Boruto himself didn't see this because, well, Boruto does not see him do this until the tuning exams. So you gotta at least praise the animators remembering, oh yeah, Boruto does not see him do this, so don't have him around when he does this. So at least they remember that yeah, the anime takes place before the Boruto movie, so kudos on them for doing that. And there's mentions of the Harasma cell. Harasma is the, I think that's how you pronounce the guy's name. The guy was the first Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village, and the guy was even seen under reanimation jutsu in the previous in the first and second Naruto series. Yeah, he was brought back a couple times. First by Orochimaru, actually both times by Orochimaru, and uh, he basically Hiroshima basically, I think that's the guy's name. He had the ability of Wujutsu, and Orochimaru basically was trying to replicate his cells and try to create Wujutsu users. The only no Wujutsu survivor is Captain Yamamoto, who has not made a physical appearance in the series. He's never even been mentioned at all for some strange reason. And it's possibly Sumire does know Wujutsu. It's never shown. It's just a possibility. Sai kind of hinted at that a couple episodes back when we discovered that some of the when the benches when the parks basically was used as part of whatever was going on there. So yeah. So and basically when they start fighting Sasumari, who basically takes off her outfit, basically she's wearing a backless top and shows off her back tattoo, which I'm kind of like, yeah, they did show in flashback in this episode that how she got that, but I'm kind of like, dude, why the heck would you? Oh, what? And this is basically about her father. Why the heck would you put this on your daughter's back? I mean, it's just basically it's kind of weird. This is the second anime I've seen this where a father puts a tattoo on a child's back forcibly in a way. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! This also happened when Merrick's father basically put the tattoo of the stone tablet on his back. So yeah, and you gotta at least praise the animators for basically having her wear a freaking towel so we don't see her breast. Yeah, you gotta praise them for doing that. At least they're decent enough not to show a 12-year-old's chest. So the way it looked in the flashback, it looks like this was done a few months prior to the start of the anime. Which okay, fine. And Steven shown in flashback, apparently she was the one behind everything, like giving the ghost to pretty much everybody who's been affected by it, which even to me sounds really strange. The fact that she would be the one plotting all this. I mean, yeah, she's a 12-year-old girl. I don't get exactly how in the world she is supposed to plan all this. And he was even hinted in previous episode she has things for Boruto. So what? But at least she's not treated as a subpanatic clone that some people tend to think of her as. What else? I don't think there was there anything else I could think of. Hmm. Oh yes. Toward the end of the episode, they pretty much had it where uh, remember apparently Baruto's eye activated some teleportation jutsu, which apparently normally can only be activated if someone has a Marigan Shurigan eye, and the only people who are known for doing it uh, in the franchise is Obito Uchiha and Sasuke Uchiha. They're the only two who actually know how to do it. And somehow Baruto's eye does this. It's not really explained. As a matter of fact, his eye has not been explained, hardly been explained at all, except the fact that it can see this creature when it's in its purple form. Which, okay. And apparently it's revealed the reason why people's chakra are being sucked out to be fed to this giant creature. I don't really know why. It's just that that's simply apparently the thing loved eating chakra. What is this creature related to Kaguya? Yeah, she ate a fruit that basically created chakra. Yeah, it's explained in the flashbacks that she apparently was one who created chakra. Okay, fine. So yeah, and basically Baruto chases after her. Why not? And Mitsuke looks like he kind of looks like he follows them at the end. And yeah, so pretty much this episode was really good. It's basically looks like part one of a two-parter in a way, while the previous episode was simply a prelude to this. And the next episode will definitely pick up right where the next one leaves off because the way it looks like that apparently Sasumire is going to explain to Baruto why she was basically explain her backstory. Yeah, that's the way it's going to look for the next episode. Yep, that's the way it's going to look. So, yeah. Is there anything else to talk about for this episode? Let me think. Um, hmm. Let me think. I don't think there's anything else I can think of. Uh, oh yeah, that the part does reference Sadara and Chocho. It's and the way that Susumi writes them off basically is like they're nothing. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just basically playing being their friend. I'm like, okay, I still don't get the reasoning for her doing any of this at all. So yes, um, I don't think there's anything else I could bring up that I missed. I covered pretty much everything. Uh, if I give this episode a rating, I definitely give it a 9 out of 10. It's basically a great episode, and yeah, basically it's just next episode is called the path only no the path only Boruto can see. Okay, that seems like a good name for an episode, and it kind of looks like the tease is basically in one location. That's the way it looks for next week's episode. So, excuse me. So yeah, that's really it when it comes to this episode. Uh, I have pretty much covered everything. Um, Praise the Anime is basically for remembering continuity for the TLB Chakra form, even though they had Naruto um, but they had him call off. But yeah, but my praise is like, yes, they remembered that in the movie that Naruto first saw Naruto go into that form during the shooting exams, not before. So at least they remember continuity. Um, there is a possibility. Now, as far as I've heard, this arc is going to end the next episode. So, does that mean that the Academy arc are wrapped up in the next few episodes? Who knows? It doesn't seem like that much time has passed by since the pilot. I would say the way it looks so far, 13 episodes in. Yeah, 13 episodes in. It looks like probably barely over a month has passed by since the pilot. I'd say a month, maybe month and a half. It could be as much as 2 months. They have not specifically stated exactly how much time has passed by, but if I would take a guess, I would say at least 2 months. But maybe after this arc, maybe they'll do a time jump. Actually, there was one mention of a time jump in this season so far. They mentioned it way back in episode 2, where apparently 2 weeks had passed by since, well, the pilot and the second episode. So it could be as much as probably 2 months. That's just my personal guess, anyways. Um, like I said, there's nothing really much else to say. Uh, Next week's episode, definitely looking forward to. Um, Stay tuned for more audio only videos. I'm gonna have to do several of these because, well, the webcam. So yeah. So until I well hear you all in my next audio only review, which is going to be talk about what's left to go for Bleach. We'll talk about the 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 one of the OVAs, the films, and the Omegas. I'll give my opinions on that in my next audio only review. Okay. But until I hear you all in my Bleach anime review part 9, I will see you all. I will hear you all there, and stay tuned for next week. Hopefully, I have my laptop back by this time next week, so I can actually, see you all. Okay. But until I see you all in my next episode, I will see you there. Bye.